What's up, guys? Joey here, back at it again. Today I made a little over $142 to be exact. I'm gonna go back to a 1 minute time frame and show you guys the trade that I took. Let me zoom out real quick. So let's start with that open range. So first 15-minute open range, we had a high at 17,426. We had a low sitting at 17,371. Now Nasdaq opened up. We had a strong little bounce off this open range low at 374, but got rejected pretty fast at around 424, 426. Had a nice little sell off all the way down to the open range support. We did consolidate a little bit. So I was waiting for it to either bounce off, retest the EMA, or break below. We did get that break below the upper range support. It did hit new lows, but it formed a support at around 355. So I said, you know what? I said, we're evidently hitting lower lows, lower highs. I'm just going to focus on direction. Make it simple, make it stupid simple today. Well, once we got that retest at that EMA, I decided once I realized that we were getting rejected at the EMA after a few minutes, I decided to go short. I got in at around 385, maybe 384 at the lowest. But as you can see, we kept bouncing in between this range right here. We did break below for a split second, but I actually ended up getting out right about, I'll say about 4 or 5 minutes before we actually had a legitimate break and a nice little continuation on the downside. But I decided to get out at around 370, 371. Now, just letting you guys know, I did have two contracts. That's why I was able to make $142, which with such a small move down. Now, I did get out because I did get in at around 951, 952. So from the time I got out, I was in for almost 10, 15 minutes into this trade. So I just wasn't seeing any progress on the downside, and I thought to myself, hey, let's take it back. Let's look at it. We're consolidating a lot. There's no continuation on the downside. We're not hitting lower lows and lower highs. I was like, we just keep getting rejected at this EMA, but also bouncing off this open range support. And so I said, you know what? The more I hold, the more I put myself into a position of losing more money. It's like what I constantly preach to you guys. The moment you open up yourself into position, you open it up yourself to a position of risk. And so, the way I saw it was the longer I hold, the more risk I'm basically adding on. And so, the moment I was up like 150, I decided to take profits, ended the day up $142. I would really like to end this week, even though we have 2 days left. I would really like to end the week up at 50K flat. So that way I'm just completely flat. I still got to make up a little over $545 to be exact until I'm break even. And then once I'm break even, I can go back to working on that 3K goal, hitting 53,000 to get that funded, that $50,000 funded account back through Top Step. If you guys got any questions about that, please comment below. But yeah, we did have the FOMC meeting. They decided to pause the interest rates, if I'm correct. I took a quick little look at it on my first break at around 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. The FOMC meeting was at 2 o'clock. So if I'm correct, they did pause it. So definitely curious to see how these. Definitely curious to see when they'll start deciding to cut interest rates. But yeah, that's really it for today, guys. We did have a strong little sell off all the way down to new lows today at 281. Definitely upset that I missed out on it, but it is what it is, guys. We consolidated for almost 20, 25 minutes from the start at 9:49 all the way to 10:10. Almost 20 minutes right there, guys. I just didn't see myself. I couldn't find any sense to hold on to that position. I was just holding on to risk, really. That's all I just felt like, and so I did have a little bit of a scare right here where we did break above the EMA for a split second, but got rejected pretty fast. But yeah, that's really it for today, guys. Something short, simple, and sweet for you. $142 on the day. Currently up like 370 this week, so not trying to jinx it, but I'm having the best week I've had in probably a month. So, I'm just keeping it stupid simple, guys. and I'm just, I'm not really focusing on a particular strategy. I do like keeping the open range right there, just so that I know, just like yesterday, guys, we actually bounced off the open range support like 4 different times. So I like the open range strategy, but just taking a break from it, just realizing that, like, hey, it's not all about the strategy. Not every strategy is perfect. You guys saw me 2 weeks in a row. Every time I would trade the strategy, I just kept getting caught in these fake out breakouts. You know, and I just went this whole week. It just seems like it's just been really simple for me. Yeah, I had a small loss yesterday, but at the end of the day, I've just been focusing on direction, waiting for a retest, waiting for that lower high or lower lower. I'm keeping it really stupid simple. And so far, everything's going good. I had a really good day Monday, and I had a good day today. Not really upset that I missed out on profits. I had perfect validation why I got out. We were not making there was no continuation, so that was that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, smash the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good day.